My name is Jennifer Rose, and I am a spiritual coach. This week, we have been working on my 5 simple habits. So if you're new, here's a little recap. For Monday, we were working on our gratitude practice. So we are making sure we appreciate what we have. So the things that come to us, we can recognize them as the blessings. Then we have Tuesday, self-care is you need to take care of yourself first. You need to put yourself as number 1. Wednesday, we talked about time. We talked about the time is what you make it. Where you put yourself is where your time is being taken. And then yesterday we talked about support. We can do this journey on our own, and that is up to us. But if you do go and get support, you might be getting exactly what you need at this time in your life. So a couple of helpful hints. So today is talking about my last and hardest habit to make and to keep, and that is honesty. Now, as I've said in previous videos, if you want to go back to my honesty video on my Rose channel on YouTube, you can see how I break it down. It was probably one of the most popular videos that I've put out, except the one that I came out to tell my honest story about what happened after I had my spiritual experience. And that is what honesty is. Honesty, if you choose to have it in your life, it will bring you peace. Honesty equals peace. Now, how you get your honesty practice is by filtering every lie that you have been telling yourself. All that positive thinking that you just try to make things better. But at the end of the day, you are not being honest with yourself. This was the hardest, use an apple, but this was the hardest fruit to eat. It was bitter because honesty means you have to see your life as is. And that is incredibly difficult. It is incredibly difficult to go through all of the scenarios that you were not a hero in that scene. You might not have been a villain, but you definitely weren't a supporting character. Because your life is this is how you feel inside. This is what you show the world, but this is how you feel inside. I would say your spirit. When you go and do an honesty habit, it's very hard. I will not lie to you. But the nice thing about starting your honesty habit is that once you get to the other side and you are completely honest with yourself 24/7, because you are the most important person you have to be honest with. I have another rules when it comes to honesty with others. People have to earn your honesty. It is not your job to be honest with people that do not want your honesty. But I go in that in the previous video. I am just talking about how to want to start an honesty habit. And that the place that you start, because I have 3 levels of honesty: simple honesty, observational honesty, and transformational honesty. But this video is for you to start simple. Simple honesty. I like this. I don't like this. I want to go here. I don't want to go here. I want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be in this relationship. You need to ask yourself simple questions, and your body will help you with those answers. Because you physically, if you don't want to do something, you move backwards. If you want to do something, it's like you move forwards. You're paying attention to yourself. And it is not somebody else's honesty that you are listening to. You are only listening to hear you. You are the most important part of this honesty practice. Because that piece that we talked about is you have to be the one to take the step forward to make the hard choices once you find your honesty that will change your life. When I came out in September of last year to tell my honesty with the world, it wasn't necessarily for other people. It was for me to take away my fear of what others think of me and own it. And by being honest and saying what it is, I felt free. With every honest thing that you do, say, experience, you are set free. It's like the previous video was saying about something being locked in a cage its entire life. And that is the dishonesty that we have. And when we are honest with ourselves, we are slowly letting ourselves free from people's opinions, free of what we think we should be doing, free from all judgment at ourselves. The biggest one that you will find when you start being honest is a forgiveness practice, which I will talk about next week, is some philosophy on just a word and what it can mean before you heal and after you heal. But when you have determination to do something, when a word really means something to you, you have a lot more conviction what it means to you. So I would work on this week. What does honesty mean to you? Truly, what does honesty mean? Does honesty mean having a conversation with somebody that you care about and that you need to walk away from them? Because honestly, the relationship isn't working for you, and it's probably not working for them. It is the hardest thing that you'll have to do, but you have to do it. You cannot compromise your own peace for somebody else's peace. And that's what I say. You gain your peace. You could look at it like these Russian dolls where you have to open up each layer. Every layer, this is you, this is your spirit. When you are dishonest, you add more and more layers between you and yourself. But when you start being honest, you start opening up more and more to the truth, your truth, not anybody else's in your life, your truth. You keep opening it up, and then that's where the peace lies, in a total honest life. It is well worth it. Like I said from the beginning, it's hard to bite into that apple of honesty, but it will make the best apple pie, and it will be easy for you to make choices going forward because you will never compromise your peace for somebody else's. And when you're honest and you find what makes you feel peace, what makes you feel joy, you will not compromise that for anyone else. I hope this was helpful to all of you. I hope all this week you were able to start your gratitude practice. You're able to start putting yourself first. Number one is you. You are taking the time to get in now, the only time that you can control, and looking into, with my helpful hints, some support for you. And the hardest one, that honesty habit, it will bring you peace. It will go to the core of who you are. So this does happen, but you're honest about it. So this can happen all the time. You can be at peace with everything you do moving forward. Have a wonderful day. Blessings to all who see this. Be honest with yourself. It will change your life. First person is you. Start your honesty habit. Keep it simple. I like this. I don't like this. I want to go here. I don't want to go here. You will figure it out. Bye.